What's up, everybody? Made it to the Super Bowl. Gonna check out the rosters real quick. So I don't want to do that. See what we're going up against. Lamar. James Conner, alright. Sean Jeffrey. Davis. They got a really good receiving core. Jared Cook, oof. And they got a good O-line too. Oh, Bobby Wagner. They're weak. Let's do it.
Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 55. As we'll see Josh Allen and the New York Giants taking on Lamar Jackson and the New England Patriots.
Well, it's been 12 of the longest months ever since Super Bowl 54 took place downstate in Miami, and the world has certainly changed an awful lot in that time. But tonight, for a few hours, we bring the focus back to the greatest spectacle the sporting world has to offer. Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and what a matchup we have in store. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Brandon Gaudin alongside my good friend Charles Davis. And Charles, we start by taking a look at the Patriots. You know, they did it again. Their 12th Super Bowl appearance ever. That's a record. They were able to rebound from the wild card loss to the Titans last year. And a lot of folks at the time said that's the end of the Patriots dynasty. Apparently, they were wrong.
Look, they just find a way to get it done each and every year. So anyone who wants to count them out, you're almost always wrong. They're trying to make it 4 wins in 7 years in the Super Bowl. That rivals the Steelers in the 1970s. But when you think about this Patriots franchise, we're talking about the 2000s, 2010s, and now we're in the 2020s, and they're still rolling along.
And meanwhile, what a turnaround for the Giants. Try these numbers on for size, CD. 6-10, 6-10, 11-5, 3-13, 5-11, 4-12. That's the last 6 seasons in New York. But now here they are, champions of the NFC, looking for their 5th ever Super Bowl title.
And when you roll out records like that, 5 out of the last 6 years being losing seasons for them, you would think it'd been forever since the Giants had gotten to the Super Bowl. Remember, they won Super Bowls 42 and 46, both against New England, both in upsets. Could they be that team of destiny one more time?
1st and 10. It's Jackson. And
Oh, no way.
He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So here are the Giants.
Let's go.
Great field position to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a giant
Let's
touchdown.
go.
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
The 36-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He was brought down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's Conner. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
the tackle made at the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down now, it's Connor, and he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big...
Oh, yes. Let's go.
David Long, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Anybody coming in to smash the ground for the
I appreciate it, bro.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
Big game right here.
Leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he whips that one incomplete there. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
To the air, Allen. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
From midfield, here's Allen. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled it.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Not bad, man.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. The 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on.
Football's well with you, too.
You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
8-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver.
Should have bounced it outside.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Dang.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Makes the score Giants 10.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned
Let's
it over.
go.
That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive. We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A pass complete here to Conley. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34
Mike and Sutton hit the all
2 yards,
notifications
good
by
enough for
more race
first.
time and
Rocky, my guy, what's up?
MOG American football, MOG fire, MOG dashing away, MOG smiling face with sunglasses, MOG beer mug.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
IT is time.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The score after 1 on EA Sports.
Patriots nothing.
On second down, McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
You got this, boss.
Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing.
I'm trying, man. Working that clock.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. The Giants on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it. This is
Oof, they stopped me.
and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Boy, a call like this certainly tougher to
Emoji
make in a
smiling
Super
face
Bowl,
with
but they'll
sunglasses.
go
Find
for
the
it on
hole.
4th down.
Oh,
They
man.
go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they were looking for a clutch
You got
play
this,
there on
keep at it.
4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now Jackson on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets up near the 25
they got it.
to
Damn.
the 24 before going out of bounds. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. Throwing is Jackson. That'll be complete to Cook. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Giants on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time.
It's
We got down to a position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go for the attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
Out of bounds, damn.
To get it into the end zone, we'll see what they do. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And now it's 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it's going to be 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Alshon Jeffrey. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Great tackle.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Jeffrey's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another 1st down.
30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
Oh, man. Come on.
Reaching the 10-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Oh, my team's collapsing. I don't like this at all.
He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get that one complete to Connor. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. The kick by Bass is good, and that will knot us up at 10.
Ties the game at 10.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds.
Come on, man.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Yes, first down.
Get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Oh, okay, 2-minute warning.
Quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of...
Touchdown.
Take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Let's go.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Giants have taken the lead. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. So we reach halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
What up? Playing the Super Bowl, man.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a gain.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Allen off the play fake. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Olivier Vernon. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked
Oh,
like
that's not good.
Together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down.
Brained it.
Got there,
Nice.
and finished it off.
Makes the score Giants 20, Patriots 10.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
But it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
For the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Counter. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
That pass left.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Now that was pretty.
My pass defense is doo-doo.
Versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run here with Counter.
No.
He picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Melvin Ingram able to get him for a loss of about 3. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far. But 2nd and 13 here from the gun, a give to Counter. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
On the carry.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3rd down. Jackson. That is caught inside the 5.
Come on, man.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they...
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Melvin Ingram showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Counter.
Ah, come on, man.
Into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Lions on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Allen's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. 22.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pick.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. This is Hines. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the fieldwork coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
On the draw, Connor. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in.
Ah, come on, man.
Patriots.
He just diced me up.
And the Patriots can take the lead with an extra point. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Allen gonna throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Let's go. Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown, Giants. Juju Smith-Schuster, 63 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for two.
Yes, let's go.
So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the fourth. A pivotal moment in this football game. Now Jackson on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And 10.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Oh my God, they're punting it? No way.
Bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there,
Okay.
Brandon? 3rd down.
Important drive here, boys.
Our tacklers, we'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore,
What are you doing?
I can clip and save and show them you
Oh
have
my
to tackle
God.
well if you want to be a good defense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
And now the throw taken in by Shark. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the gain here to the previous this play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
It's not looking good for them.
And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The tackle there by Antoine Woods. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. The Giants on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think you'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
1st down.
And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Oh, they stopped me.
Going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no game that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's the ball game right there. We're Super Bowl champs. As long as they don't block this. There it is.
Kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Makes the score Giants 34, Patriots 24.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick.
They played a hell of a game, though. I was nervous until the last drive.
Not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So Lamar Jackson in the offense, down by 10, a little under a minute to go. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
At the 30.
Now Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there.
Why didn't you pick that, bro? Come on.
Smart play, too.
Could have ended it right there.
When he didn't have it, Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Jackson. He'll get
Oh,
this
jeez.
incomplete to Davis. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for New England. 53 yards. That's complete right around the 8.
That's the game.
And the New York Football Giants are the toast of the National Football League.
Let's
They
go.
are the Super Bowl champs.
Good game.
That was a hell of a game they played.
For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
Let's go. We are Super Bowl champs.
The journey to get to this game is incredible.
And the team's only going to improve next year. I got almost $100 million in cap space.
Absolutely amazing. The task.
And I have all my major players locked in for like 3 years or more. Beautiful.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Let's go. I had a pretty good game, but that pick ended up shooting him in the foot. Shut down Connor, other than that one touchdown run he had. Bunch of upgrades. receivers do I have?
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents.
What difficulty you play on?
This is all Madden, bro. Been playing on all Madden all season. That's why I get torn up in the pass.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna do the off season in a different stream. Man, this team's gonna be crazy good. Know who's coming up in free agency.
All right, bud, starting a new one then?
No, I'm gonna call it a night, I think. Gotta be up early in the morning. Get though. Where to look at player contracts that are expiring, like upcoming free agencies.
Have a good night.
You too, man. Alright, thanks everyone that tuned in. Like and subscribe. And I hope everyone has a great evening.